I am alive and it's good to be alive. Thank you for joining me today. We're going to talk about YANNICA. Short, sweet video because I think YANNICA is really underappreciated. I know she's been power crept, right? There are other characters who probably does what she does, but better. But you guys have to keep in mind she's also a free-to-play champion, right? You can get her fragments from the clan shop, which basically just guarantees that eventually you're going to get her. And you guys should. I know some people that have slept on this character, some people that say she's no good anymore, but she actually helped me beat High Elves Faction Wars. So we're going to take a look at YANNICA here, and I'll show you what gear I have on her, and then I'll run her through some content to kind of show you guys the results that she gets. If we look at her ratings here, she's okay, right? She's just like, she's decent. She's got okay reviews, but I think she's got a really just interesting and unique kit. And if you guys are anything like me, one of the reasons I wanted to start making these videos is because, yes, Raid is a game about efficiency and, clearing content as best you can and having the best builds for your characters that you can. But it's still a video game at the end of the day, and video games are supposed to be fun. YANNICA is just a character that I had a lot of fun building and seeing what she's capable of. So if we take a look at her masteries here, I'll show you what I've got. Obviously, deadly precision, anything that's going to help with your crit rate and crit damage, right? Extra damage inflicted to targets under shield. I thought it would be just fun and neat to utilize that since she already capitalizes on that kind of ability. I wanted her to be even better at what she already does. And then Whirlwind of Death. This one is fun, especially because I have her on my Minotaur team because she's great at clearing Minotaur waves, really just clearing waves in general. Increases speed by 6 for each enemy killed by this champion, stacks across each round, right? So as she's killing enemies, she's getting faster, and as she's killing enemies, her damage increases thanks to kill streak. And then I just went with War Master, because why not? She does hit, technically 3 times, given her extra turn, but you really don't want Giant Slayer. Then I went for accuracy, went all the way down here. I went Lore of Steel, and you'll see why in just a moment. I'm going to show you the gear I have on her. And then I went for Sniper, increases the chances of placing any debuffs from skills or artifacts by 5%. So that leech actually goes up to 55%, which makes it almost always places it, but I'm sure you'll see a few instances where it doesn't. Now if we take a look at her artifact sets, got a really nice, all-rounded YANNICA build here. She's not very tanky, but I've never really noticed it to be a problem, honestly. So I've got 1 set of speed, 1 set of divine life so that she has more health and an HP shield, and 1 set of divine speed so that she's getting speed and some more HP shield for 3 turns at the beginning of each round. These HP shields and the divine life set kind of help compensate for her lack of tankiness. And if we look at her stats here, you'll see I have her crit rate at 88% and a crit damage of 170. You could definitely get these stats better, but I got her speed up to 206. This is the best I could get her right now for like an all-rounded, she has a nice HP shield, she's got decent speed, decent crit rate, decent crit damage, right? Nothing crazy, not crazy stats, but I would just call this a really nice overall build. So I've got crit damage percent on the gloves, I've got attack percent on the chest plate, and speed, obviously, on the boots. And let's run her through some content now. So if I run her through Minotaur's Labyrinth, which I will show you guys right now, you guys can see that she gets some great results. You can see it's her turn. She perfect veils herself. Look at that, double hitting AoE for pretty great numbers. I mean, she's obviously not going to stack up to my Stoutus and my Drexlar because those dudes, I built those guys so well. By the way, if you guys want to see a Stoutus video, let me know. That guy's awesome. Look at that, boom, extra turn, but they're dead, so it doesn't matter. And look at that, she's hitting pretty well. I mean, what else makes her cool is usually the content I use her in, or like in Faction Wars, she's usually my highest damage dealing character because I pulled a lot of support or defensive based characters. And you can see being able to place leeches on bosses is nice. She has a really fast speed now that she's been killing enemies. It's increased her damage and her speed. She's just great in wave-based content and in overall dungeon runs. I'll probably keep her on my Minotaur team for a long time to come. And I'll go ahead and show you at the end of the run here her damage, but I'm certain it's going to be nothing to scoff at. Yeah, so here you can see my Staltus and my Drexstar are easily built with more crit rate and damage, and just better multipliers. I mean, not better multipliers, but their damage dealing stat is much higher. I have Stoutus and Drexstar, their defense is very high, which is how they deal damage. And you can see here, still no competition. Yannicka got robbed out of a lot of waves where enemies were almost dead, but these two finished them off right. Had she killed them, so if I replace them with someone else or I'm farming, masteries, had she killed them, she just would have dealt even more damage in the following waves and been even faster. So she's a great champion. I'll go ahead and show her on a campaign run, which is completely unnecessary, but if you guys know me, I like doing a campaign run because you guys can that's something any of you guys can do, whether you're a new player or not. Campaign's usually pretty easy to knock out. So let me go ahead and let's get YANNICA up in here. There we go. We'll go ahead and see just how fast she clears these waves. Obviously, that was like nothing to compare. But as you can see, by the way, the extra turn that she gets is it just always gives her an extra turn, even if it doesn't fail her. Do you see how fast these rotations go? So she got that ability once per wave, even though she was barely going. She's just awesome. Awesome fast character. Let's see if there's anywhere else I can use her. Let's see if I can go ahead and use her on an arena team here. I will just replace her for Mithrala, and we will see what happens. Go ahead and boost turn meter. Decrease everyone's turn meter. Go ahead and veil myself. I'm gonna get this double hitting AoE. A1, very nice. And boom, boom. Obviously, Trunda's gonna finish him off, but yeah, actually still pretty decent damage though, considering, especially with how well built. I mean, if there's one thing my Trunda does, Trunda's not even well all around. My Trunda is just crit rate and crit damage at the cost of everything else. I just wanted to see biggest dummy numbers I can get. And Yannicka's still pretty close. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. So anyways, you guys, there is Yannicka. I think she's such a cool champion. Again, you get her if you join a clan. You can just go to the clan shop and you can claim your Yannicka fragments. They should be right around here or something in the place of where Yakarl the Scourge is. So yeah, guys, that's my Yannicka video. I hope this video was entertaining, just fun, or even helpful. Maybe encourage you to build some champions that you just think are cool, even if they're not necessarily meta anymore or indie right now. So I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.